Today we will talk about a prophet that is literally called the father of the prophets. Many people might know the answer to who is that prophet, but let me tell those who do not know. The prophet that I am talking about is none other than the founder of the Abrahamic religions, means Prophet Ibrahim, peace be upon him. Now you might be thinking, why Abraham? Why is it he who got this title? Let me tell you the specialties and character of Ibrahim, peace be upon him. After hearing that, you will get the best idea of why he has this honor. First of all, let me give you a general reason why he is called by that title. It's because most of the prophets that are mentioned in the Quran are his descendants, including Ismail, Ishaq, Yaqub, Yusuf, Musa, Harun, Dawood, Suleiman, Ayub, Ilyas, Aliasa, Zechariah, Yahya, Isa, and finally our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon all of them. So Ibrahim in his lifetime made a dua to Allah that, "O Allah, make me and my descendants the establisher of prayers." And Allah accepted this dua of him, and Allah gave him this honor. Ibrahim was an extraordinary man. He was tested again and again and again and again. And Ibrahim passed all of these tests well. Imagine you were being thrown into the fire, and the angels are giving you the offer to save you. Now, a normal person in that situation would have, without thinking, accepted that offer. I mean, it's the fire, guys, you're getting burned. But what did Ibrahim do? Did he take help from them? No, he refused them, stating that Allah will help me. Bruh, this tawakkul of him, we cannot get even a little closer to it. Imagine you are getting old, getting weaker, and have no children to support you, to play with you, and to give you that peace that a child provides. But at the age of 80 or above, I don't know the exact age, you are blessed with a son, and just when you have a support, a test come for you, you have to leave your wife and your son in a desert all alone. A desert without resources, you have to leave them. And you are not even permitted to be with them. And this massive test just when you got the happiness in your life. But still, Ibrahim, obeying Allah, left them in the desert, and you know the troubles that Hajra and Ismail faced in the desert. Peace be upon them. Now, after all this, you start to visit your wife and son to check on them, as this was allowed to you. So you visit them to get peace, but then another test come. Allah command you to slaughter your son, the son that is so beloved to you that you would even give your life and your wife's life to save him. Allah is ordering you to slaughter him to test you whether you love him or Allah more. And you kill all the feelings in your heart to obey Allah, and you are literally ready to slaughter your son. But luckily, Allah shows mercy, and you pass your test as well as your son is also saved. Today I see some people who don't keep their beard. It's wajib, but they don't do it. If you ask why, they say because it's not normal in the youth. People start calling you Malvi or Mullah, things like this. And just because of that, you don't keep the beard, because of peer pressure. But Ibrahim, peer pressure was nothing to him. His entire hometown, even his father, was a mushrik, and he gave them the dawah to come to the truth. He literally went against his hometown all alone, even broke the statues, faced criticism and was trolled, but never gave up. But when the dogs did not stop barking, he left his hometown. Migration, it is not an easy task. Only a muhajir would know how difficult it is, so Ibrahim became a muhajir and left his hometown. Now, if a big person, by big I mean big by his profession, like he is someone who holds power, you will be so uncomfortable around him. You will try to please him and try not to disappoint him, even if he is a sinner, even if he is a cruel person. But Ibrahim did not stay silent. He spoke the truth in Nimrod's face, and he told him about this standing in his own, means Nimrod's court. Now, I'm not saying that you should be rebel against rulers, but you should hold the power to at least say the truth in their face. Also, Ibrahim, along with his son Ishmael, built the Kaaba in the heat, and with their own hands, building a Kaaba like building at that place was not an easy task. One time, Ibrahim was traveling with his wife Sarah, peace be upon them, so they passed through the territory of a tyrant king who would take travelers' women, whether daughter or wife, as his, but he did not used to take someone's sister. So Ibrahim, to save his wife, told everyone that his wife is his sister. And he told his wife the same, that I told him that you are my sister. But Ibrahim's wife was so beautiful that the king found a way to take her. But when he started to approach her, his hands paralyzed. And the paralysis was so stiff, it was way more than a normal paralysis. The king then begged her to ask Allah to free him twice, because he tried again after the first time. The reason I'm telling you this tyrant king's story is to give you an idea of the hardships a muhajir, a traveler, used to have in that time, and to give you an idea of how bad people were to Ibrahim. After being treated so harshly by the society, by the people, he did not lose his generosity. Once some angels came in the form of humans to Ibrahim as a guest to basically give him congratulations on Ishaq's birth, peace be upon him. Ibrahim, having very little resources, still welcomed them and rushed to prepare a roasted calf for them despite having a little food for himself. So now, my brothers, you know how Ibrahim's character was and why he was given such high status.